Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Erwin back at it again. Drop a like, drop a comment, drop a sub before we get into it. We post 5 videos a week.
5.
And this time, y'all already know the quote. Ja Morant said he was a top 5 point guard in the league. I mean, can you blame him? You gotta hype yourself up before everybody else does it for you. But we're not gonna address that because that's a simple topic. Everybody talked about it. But we got Rashad Phillips, man, RP3. He posted this tweet saying, "My top 5 point guards in the NBA. These 5 players exude a willingness to facilitate, lead, and score when needed. A perfect blend of vision, creativity, and leadership is what the PG position is. Ja Morant was right when he said he was a top 5 PG in the league. Hashtag Yoda." Not exactly sure why he hashtagged Yoda, but this is top 5 point guards in the NBA according to RP3. And I think this is by rank since they're all numbered. Chris Paul, Trae Young, Ja Morant, De'Aaron Fox, and John Wall. And you already know your BTD boys came in it with it to criticize because I think we both disagree with this top 5.
Definitely disagree. How the fuck do you leave Steph Curry out of that list?
How the fuck do you leave Dame Time off of that list?
For real, man. How the fuck you don't leave Russell Westbrook off that list? What the fuck, man?
Facts.
Does
the
everything.
Only ones that are proven are Chris Paul. Actually, the only one is Chris Paul. Trae Young on the offensive end, sure.
But Steph Curry like shits on him.
Yeah,
nasty.
And then John Wall, he's come back this season.
Exactly.
And Morant and Fox have been stepping up this season. So it's like, okay, one season you're suddenly a top 5 point. No, when you're a top 5 player in any position or period, this is like a congregation, a sum of your history, your entire resume, and your current play, and a little bit of your future trajectory depending on your age or not. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like there's a lot to be worked on.
Yeah, man, definitely not, man. I mean, Chris Paul, you can make the case that he's number 1. Trae Young,
out of this 5, for sure.
Yeah, Trae Young, I'll kick him out. Ja, I might keep him in. That might be a video for the future. Who knows? De'Aaron Fox, I know he's your boy. Kicking him out. John Wall, if he was in his prime, I wouldn't kick him out. But he's not in his prime.
Hey,
kicking him out.
I just want to point out, 2 of these guys are my boys, Ja and De'Aaron. But this is how you know I'm objective, or I try to be as objective as possible when it comes to like ball talk deep.
We talk deep about ball.
Yeah, to finish it. Yeah, I would have to leave them off. Like, I do believe Ja and Fox have the potential to be a top 5 point guard in the league at some point. I would throw Trae in there. The only problem with Trae is I don't know if he can play a little more on the defensive side. And then Wall, he deserves, but the thing is, bro, it's just 1 year. There's a couple of point guards that I already put on this list that would take up these spots.
And look, I'm surprised that Luka's not on the list, man. I know he's 6'8", and people say he's a forward, but let's be real, man. He's more of a point guard on that team.
Well, here's the thing. All right, let's jump into these stats. This is the 2020-21 Hollinger NBA player statistics for point guards. I'm going to just put the top 20 in the image. Now, let's just look at the top 10. Steph Curry, number 1. By the way, this is all listed by PER, guys. Number 2, Luka. Like Erwin said, a lot of people are placing Luka as PG. Even me personally, wouldn't necessarily call Luka a PG, but he's like LeBron. He can play point. He's number 2. Dame, number 3. Kyrie, Trae, CP3, Fox, Drew Holiday, Mike Conley, Russell Westbrook. And then you can keep going down the list and you got everybody else to total the top 20. But this is who I would put that could take up these spots, at least for top 5. For me, it's Chris Paul, Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry, Luka Doncic, Damian Lillard, and Russell Westbrook in no particular order. Let me clarify. What about you?
That's pretty much in that order as well. And believe it or not...
No, I have no particular order.
Yeah, no particular order. Pretty much in that.
But those are the same for you?
I would consider as well... I might get some slander for this.
Oh, God, what are you about to say?
Look, I know the man can't shoot for shit.
Ben Simmons?
But Ben Simmons is one of the best guards right now in the NBA when it comes to setting up your team.
Hey, if you're going to put Trae and he can't defend for shit, then
Yeah.
Simmons can't shoot for shit,
like,
deserves it.
You know, because he was saying, like, okay, if you go up on the tweet as well, it's like guys that set up the team. Simmons, like, when he has his best nights, his career high at 41, 42 points.
I mean, he said facilitate, lead, and score. Just because you can't shoot from the outside doesn't mean you can't score. And Simmons can score. We've seen it. He does. His leadership abilities, in my opinion,
are questionable.
Yes, and I think that's part of his weakness. I don't think he can be a true leader. I don't think he has it in him. But I think he can lead on the ball because he's a good floor general, and facilitate is what he's key at. And then how RP3 said, a blend of vision, creativity, and leadership. At least Simmons has vision and creativity because his passes are.
Now, the person that might, jump off all these guys in the future and shit on them from what it looks at it, it might be.
Say who I think you're gonna say, LaMelo.
Your boy. He's about. You're gonna see a hierarchy, like in Andrade's basement, like of plaques of players, and LaMelo's gonna be like right there with like Ja, or he'll be on top. And Ja will be like right there in the clouds, looking like God, looking down at these guys, based on
Hey, one day we're gonna make a video on my boys and Irwin's boys. Shout out to the comment. I see you. We'll make that video. We'll get to it, but I do agree. I think LaMelo can actually jump up to even number 1 or 2 in the very near future, like in the next 2 years, I want to say. But then Ja and Fox, like I said, they could be in the top 5. But right now, I'm sorry, RP3. Like this list, the only person I would keep on here is Chris Paul. What about you?
I would keep Chris Paul. I would keep Ja. I would take away Trey.
You would keep Ja?
I would keep Ja, man. Ja's doing really well.
He is doing really well. But then
from his rookie season, mind you, here's the reason why. From the rookie season last year, on his rookie season, a lot of people were sleeping. A lot of people were sleeping on Memphis, saying that, hey, these guys are going to be a dumpster fire. They're going to be a bottom of the team. Pretty much this year's Rockets, that's where they were going to be thinking about the Memphis.
Yeah.
But with the year that what Ja did, they were supposed to make the playoffs. It wasn't for the play-in tournament. But even with that, they exceeded expectations. They got into the
play-in because nobody expected the Memphis to even be in the playoff hunt.
Exactly. And
even this year.
And you know who was a leader in that squad?
Because he missed some time.
You know who's a leader in that squad? No, unquestionable?
Ja.
Which
we've talked about in another video that concerned Ja. And that's what Ja... Fox is starting to show a little of it. Trey also holds this title. Ja and Trey are unquestionably the leader. Especially when we're talking about like the younger tier of the guards, the younger age guards. Mm-hmm. Definitely unquestionable the leaders in their franchises.
Yeah.
And the fucking face of the franchise.
But De'Aaron Fox, you already kind of know what player he is. He doesn't have as much growth as we see, with Ja. So that's why I'm going to kick Fox out.
I don't know.
While Fox is still young. He's only 23. John Wall, look, like I said, man, this guy's injured.
And I think Fox has those leadership abilities. That's what won me over with Fox, especially after watching more and more interviews. I was like, damn, this man's got a great head on his shoulders.
He's just in the wrong organization.
But I'm sorry, bro, I'm going to have to disagree. I would have these other 4 out besides CP3 because for me, it's like Steph is definitely in my current top 5 point guards overall. I'll put in no particular order: CP3, Steph, Dame, Kyrie, and Luka. And then if you don't want to count Luka, Westbrook. And I've never been a big fan of Westbrook, but you can't deny that he is a great point guard. Maybe not a top tier, but he's a great point guard. And how he's leading these Wizards, what he's done with.
He's done that. He's done that. Even with
OKC. Yeah.
Even with OKC. When
a lot of people put a lot of weight on CP3 for that, but.
I mean, I guess so, man. But you can't sleep on that guy's a walking triple double.
No, he is. And side note, one thing I have liked about the season is both Harden and Westbrook, 2 players individually that I was not a big fan. Like I was a fan, I respected their game, but I didn't love the way they play. I didn't love how they carried themselves, at least in the on court. Not so much about the off court shit. And both of them have adapted their game this year and shown that they're top tier. And that's another thing. These other players that I've seen on this list, on this top 5 for PGs, to me haven't proven themselves they're top tier yet. Wall, give me more time with Wall. And Wall hasn't been able to. What happened to the Rockets? They just that rocket crashed, landed to the bottom.
Man, that's
literally.
That's like, you know those videos you see from NASA, like, you know, and the Challenger, like, you know, when it blew up in the atmosphere.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It's not good and stuff.
And I know some people are gonna say like, okay, but if you're gonna put Kyrie hasn't played enough, whatever. Okay, look, I get that. At least for when it comes to me, I don't know if Erwin's on this, but it's like I'm gonna still remember what they've done in the past few years in the postseason. Kyrie's still a fucking baller. Yeah, he might miss some games. Yeah, he's on some bullshit sometimes, but he's legit. Bullshit. He's got the unquestionably the best handles in the game. You could put arguably if you want, but at least he's arguably the best handler in the entire fucking game. And some even say in the history of the game, he's the best like dribbler. Yeah, and it was even in convos recently. So don't forget. And Kyrie can shoot. He can take it in. He can pass. He can do all of it. The leadership thing is the most questionable part of him. But yeah, and then Curry's proven himself this season. Dame is everything that you need in a guard. Literally everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Luka as well. Everything. So the only thing is, yeah.
The only thing is, yeah, man. But let us know what you think in the comments, man. Do you guys agree with this list?
Yeah, top 5 PGs.
Who is your list? Is there somebody that we're
What
leaving?
do you think of my top 5 points?
Exactly. What do you think about mine? You know, and anyways, you know, let us know, you know, if there's somebody, you know, that we left off or they left off.
Does Ja deserve to be in the top 5 point guards in the league as of now?
Does Ja not deserve it? And we're out of our fucking minds to actually just even consider having him there. Ooh, Either way, man, don't worry. It's not gonna hurt our feelings. It might hurt Andrade's feelings. So that's his boy.
I didn't say. I say he would? I didn't say that.
Oh, man, maybe.
Exactly. Don't put words in my mouth.
I feel it. But anyways, man, appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know. Catch us on Twitter, TikTok, Ball Talk Deep, or we talk deep about ball. Catch you guys soon. For now,
take care.